Guys, all of us as men, we have to start giving women better sex than orgasms, better sex than making her come, a greater experience than that, because women really need this from us now. Making a woman come is not great sex. It is average sex at best. It is poor sex, bad sex in most cases. In this video, I will tell you why orgasms are not great sex, what you need to do instead for women to give her a really, truly enriching sex that will make her happy, and how giving her that kind of better sex than orgasms is going to be good for orgasms anyway. They're going to be more easy, they're going to be more diverse, more varied, so it's all in one really. And you might think that you're too busy and you just need a video on how to make her come and you will click back now, but honestly, this is the most important video you will need to watch, and otherwise you might spend years and years doing something that has no potential at all to make her happy. You can give her so much more. I know you want to give her the best sex possible. You can make her feel truly happy, deeply fulfilled. You can open the full richness of her sexual energies, make her feel really nourished and enriched in sex, make her feel fully alive and thriving and flourishing in her sexuality. And she will be so grateful to you. She will really appreciate you if you stop trying to make her come and you start giving her a greater experience than that. And the second reason is that women really need it from us. I've worked with women for the last 20 years and women are so unhappy, so unfulfilled with this sex that we as guys are giving them, just making them come. They are so disconnected from their sexual energy. They get barely anything from it. They get practically nothing from it. And they're so malnourished and they're withering. And their sexual energy is so important to them. It makes them alive, it makes them well, and they're not getting that good sex from men at all because men are making them come. We need to start giving women a greater experience than making them come. Making a woman come is not great sex. It is average sex at the very, very best. Why? Because it's just a lot of mechanical work, mechanical stimulation of her genitals like a mechanism to get to one intense sensation. And there is this belief that this one intense sensation is going to make her really fulfilled and happy and alive. And look, it feels very nice. It feels very intense, and she gets one intense sensation from sex, and that is all. The rest of it is just work, guys working hard and mechanically working her body. And women just do not work like this. They don't get fulfilled with one sensation. The way women work, the way the full kind of the sexual system works for women is it saturates, it accumulates from the whole experience. It fills up from every moment of sexual energy you are giving her. It charges up like this. This is how women have their greatest experience. And it is not just about sensations and sexual energy. It is also about the feelings. Women enjoy sex and in many different dimensions at the same time. They're absorbing senses, feelings, the feeling of being loved, being nourished, feeling connection, feeling fun, feeling exhilaration, excitement, nurturing, intimacy, passion, everything. These are all not just words, they are substances for women. And women get fed through their system just as much. So the way women really enjoy sex and get fulfilled from it is as this process of accumulation, saturation with sexual energies moment by moment and with all those senses and feelings. I have a more detailed video on how women work in the video called Orgasms Don't Make Women Happy. Please watch that, it will explain it more. But basically making her come, stimulating her body, even if you make her come, even if it feels very intense, it gives you one intense sensation and nothing that really fully saturates her and fulfills her. And yes, that sensation is very nice. Yes, of course, you know, nobody's gonna say it feels bad, it feels great, but it is just not much. She has spent her whole sex with you to get that one intense sensation. That one sensation can't do much for her true happiness, for her life. It is not going to make her fully alive as a sexual woman. This is why I say it's average sex. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can just work on it and make her come and give her that one intense sensation. And it will be okay. You know, you can have sex for one sensation. But it is not great sex. It is not amazing sex for her at all. So what is that greater experience that you need to be giving her? I will tell you now, and then I will tell you why it is good for orgasms as well at the same time. You need to give her a really good, full journey of sex, the whole experience. What does that mean? It means that over the whole of sex, in every moment, you need to give her the best sexual sensation for her to drink, to really know how to touch her body. Over her whole body, in the genitals, in the intercourse. You're feeding her with really nice sexual sensations in every moment. The second thing, it's not just about sexual sensations, but she needs to feel you loving her body. It's a very powerful experience for women. It is a real substance. It makes them really come alive and flourish. Not some wishy-washy stuff, but really powerful, erotic, intense love of her body as an energy. You also need to make her feel like you are there conversing with her. It's a communication, it's a conversation, it is connection. She needs to feel deep connection with you. This is a very important substance for women as well. And you need to make it an interesting journey, an interesting sequence. So she goes through different places of those sexual energies, the different phases of it. And it's not a boring work to mechanical stimulation to an orgasm. And over time, you're giving her different sequences, different journeys on different days, for different moods, for different energies, so she can have that variety of great sex. This is the greater experience for women, when you give her that whole experience of sex, that whole journey, where in every moment you're feeding her with really nice sexual sensations, sexual energies that are really enriching, nourishing. You're making her body feel loved, you make her feel a conversation with you, you make her feel a deep connection with you, and you make it an interesting sequence, an interesting journey. That is great sex. That is a great experience. If you do that, she will come fully alive. She will feel the richest sexual energies in sex. She will have the most amazing sex with you. And from here, three things might happen. First of all, she might get that typical conventional orgasm, the one you do when you're trying to make her come. But it's not going to be just mechanical work, and it's going to be easier for her to get it because she's more aroused, she's more connected. It's going to be easier for her to come. Secondly, she might not come in that way, but she might become really sensitive and vibrant, and she will have another type of an orgasmic experience, an orgasmic state, being orgasmic, where she just vibrates and she has those waves of sexual energy going through her, a much more fulfilling experience than just coming. And that is only possible if you're not trying to make her come. And the third possibility is that she's not going to come and she's not going to have that other orgasmic experience, but the whole sex was so lovely and so nourishing for her, and she had a great time. She is happy from that as well. In every possibility, whether she comes or not, she has a greater time than if you're making her come. You have to understand all this substance. You feeding her with sexual sensations, with love, with connection, with an interesting journey, all that substance is far more important for women. They really absorb it, they really drink it. It is far more important for them than coming, and they will always get more out of really good sex than they will get from an orgasm. And look, I want you to understand the reality. Of course, there are many women who think that the orgasm is the greatest thing. You will meet them, but women are just as confused as you are. They're consuming the same message from the media that the orgasm is going to resolve everything, is the most amazing sex. Why do they believe this? Because men are not giving them the greater experience. Men are just working them to come. Women get pretty much nothing out of sex. There isn't anything particularly interesting, enriching for them there. So the orgasm feels amazing. So women believe that and they ask for more orgasms, and men keep making them come, and women still feel nothing from sex and they think the orgasm is amazing. It keeps going around like this in a circle. It is a mess. So we as men, we need to start giving women that greater experience so they can feel it, so they can see what it's like, so they can discover it, so they can believe it. And for now, it is normal that she will think the orgasm is the greatest thing until you give her that greater experience. And actually, you might think that, all women want orgasms, but so many women are asking men to relax about this, to not put them under pressure, to let them enjoy sex. But men are just not listening. Men are like, no, you have to come because this is the only way to make you happy. Men need to listen. And of course, there is more you need to learn here. You need to learn how to make her body feel really good, how to give her the variety of those great sensations that feel really enriching and nourishing and also really sexual, how to make her body feel loved, and how to make her feel that deep connection and conversation with you, how to give her those interesting sequences and journeys for her different moods. Of course, you need to learn all this. But that is what it takes to be a good lover for women. Do not believe it when they tell you that, you're going to do this and a woman is going to be totally happy. This is a scam. Women are not as simple as this. They need a lot more. They want a lot more. That is what it takes to be a good lover. And I will be with you every step of the way. I want you to learn to give her that greater experience. This whole channel is to help you to give her that greater experience. But first, you need to stop just trying to make her come, thinking that that is the best thing you can do for her. You will be so special. She will appreciate you so much. She will feel with you what she can never feel with anybody else, a whole new world. She will be truly happy and flourishing in sexuality, and she will be so in love with what you do for her in sex. Trust me, men are not doing that at the moment. Women are not getting that experience, and that's why they believe that orgasms are the greatest thing, but they are still malnourished and really dissatisfied with sex, and they need us to start giving them the greater experience. They need us to do that.